welcome everyone, my name is Nick, I hope you're doing well, and if you're not doing well, I hope you're doing well soon. But we're looking at Street Fighter on the Commodore Amiga, yes, the original Street Fighter, published by Capcom in USA, or Go, which is really US Gold, in 1988. We've got a choice of 4 countries here, it's a beat 'em up, and Amiga Power magazine rated this as 9%, so that's pretty abysmal. Let's go to England for fighting. We're controlling a character called Ryu, and Birdie looks like a big person. Might struggle with him, so let's see how quick... Oh dear. Is it really this slow? Right, okay, so it's the frame rate isn't brilliant. Now, it's based on the arcade game by Capcom from 1987, a year earlier, and that was a lot better. In that you have 10 opponents to fight over 5 countries. This Amiga one looks a bit slimmed down over 4 countries. And why is this so slow? Is it normally this slow? This is poor. 9%. It's seeming to make sense now. There's my strength bar on the top. The enemy's just underneath me. And Birdie is kicking my head in, this Mohican person. This is supposed to be in the UK. There's a Rolls Royce down the alleyway next to Blockheads. Or is it one of those kids rides you put money in and have a go? Or kids do. This isn't very playable, folks. Anyway, you control martial arts expert Ryu, who's still in the modern Street Fighter games. Yeah, they didn't seem that bothered with this conversion. This looks like a badly animated kids project here, but we'll persist with it, see if it gets any better. 1988. Now, Street Fighter 2 wasn't that good a conversion by US Gold on the Commodore Amiga either, but compared to this, it looks heaps better. Much better. I think that might have come out a couple of years later. Panned by the critics at the time, and I'm trying to think of something good to say about it, but I can't really. If it was a bit quicker, it might be better. Music is pretty nondescript. The scale of the buildings looks a bit unusual as well. If we went back there, we probably couldn't fit inside them. I'm trying to pull off special moves here, but I don't think it's got them. So it's just punches and the odd kick. But when I hit fire button, it doesn't kick immediately, which makes timing of the attacks extremely difficult. This isn't going to be very fun, this, but we'll persist. We'll fight a few people here. Is this music getting you excited? No. Well, we have to, like all the Street Fighter series, we have to beat our opponent twice, so it's out of 3 bouts. And Birdie's just KO'd me. And if the time runs out, then it goes to a judge's decision. Yeah. Try again, kiddo. Is that what people in the UK say? I don't think so. More the US, isn't it, kiddo? Let me know. So 4 countries, China, USA, Japan. Let's go to Japan. 5 countries in the arcade version. This version only seems to have 4, so what country is missing? Brazil? Russia, maybe. Right, we're fighting Retsu now. I don't remember him in Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2 said it's a whole new band of warriors, or components, and this isn't any better again. It feels a little bit like, you know, Yeehaw Kung Fu on the ZX Spectrum. I think Yeehaw Kung Fu is a little bit quicker than this, and a bit more fun to play. Yeah, I mean, if I was playing this on the ZX Spectrum now, I'd say this is quite good for a ZX Spectrum game. Nice colour, it's moving quite well for a ZX Spectrum, but it isn't a ZX Spectrum game, it's a Commodore Amiga. This is supposed to be a 16-bit game. It's supposed to be an evolution. This is very poor affair. Right, as you notice, when I hit my opponent, a red sort of cross thing comes up. When he hits me, it's like a blue or grey cross comes up, but we're wearing the same clothes. It's the lumbering Jetsu versus Ryu. In the arcades, I believe you could have the second player can join in, and he turned into Ryu's famous rival from the US, Ken. Good old Ken. Sudoku! Can he do a Sudoku in this? Well, maybe. Definitely in the arcade, I think, but this one it seems to be very watered down affair. How long would you keep with this? Not very long. If you played Street Fighter in the arcades and bought it for your home computer on this version, you'd be quite disappointed, I think. So, blocking is a good part of any fighting game. Let's try and time this right. I must be able to get him. I get the sense with this game, it's not overly complicated. You could probably just get the right distance from each opponent and just destroy them with one move. It might be that low crouch move until they get close. I think it might be, look. Smack to the foot, it's going to be a KO. I only got to hit him one more time, and then Jetsu's down. Jetsu. Is that Japanese for jet ski? And he's down. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? It was almost as if we'd been watching a movie. Maybe. Right, okay, so 1-0. We need to beat him again. We're already in the lead with a punch to the head. Right, that's another punch. Right, so we're in the lead here. Don't let... Oops, he's done a spinning kick. Gained slightly, but we still got the advantage. He jumps up in the air and stays there for an age. Maybe he's got hover boots. No, he's got no hover boots. He's not even got any shoes on. Let's just stamp on his feet. I'm wearing red slippers. When did Ryu abandon the red slippers? Lumbering music. I'm not sure that door's going to open in the background. Yeah. There's something up with a lot of Amiga conversions. Some are okay, but most of them are pretty abysmal. And the pretty abysmal ones generally involve US gold. Yeah. I don't know if this is a straight conversion. They just converted it from the Atari ST version. It's happened quite a lot of the time as well, so it's a bit lazy. One more kick and jet skis down. Or Jetsu. Or Tiramisu. Whoever he is. That's him down, right. Diddly 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 dee. What do you think of this game so far? Your favourite ever? I'll remind you, Amiga Power 9%. They didn't give many other games lower than that. What strength! But don't forget, there are many guys like you all over the world. Well, it's more a worry for you then. If I can beat you, yeah, anyone can. Ryu versus Geki. He's some sort of man with a claw. Again, it's the same sort of colour palette, a bit of a blue, and he's moving just as far. Oh, he fires stars at you. Bit like the guy in Ye Are Kung Fu. Ye Are Kung Fu. Boof. Oh dear, this is lethargic, this one. It feels like we're playing in slow motion. What's your rating at the game, just out of interest as a percent? Would you give it more than 9%? Would you go lower than 9%? Let's try and analyse this. So animation, rubbish. Graphics, well, not brilliant, but of an age 1988, so would have acceptable if it moved a bit quicker. Music, very unimaginative. Yeah, 9% is probably better. I'll probably give it like 10%. So 1% more. There we go. What's your score? Let me know. These somersaults aren't very good either. See, I feel like you could do a somersault and then kick in midair, but the response times, the playability on this is really terrible. You hit the fire button in one direction, he'll kick about, I don't know, about a second later. Enemy won the contest. Well, 1-0 to him. Maybe he'll win the whole thing, I don't know. But we're not going to complete the game in this review, I don't think. Why did Capcom let people do this? It says published by Go, and in brackets US Gold in this notes I've got here. So Go must be a company that are unrun by US Gold, so they went undercover. Good old late 80s. Evolution, hey, thank goodness for that. You're fighting characters from all over the world, but very slow-moving characters who wear similar clothes. So he's calling me kiddo as well. So it only looks like it's got 2 responses. Right, let's go to China. Or is that Russia? No, it's China. So Russia must be missing. It's going to get pretty exciting now, I'm sure. We're going to up the tempo. I'd like to see Blanca here from the Street Fighter 2, but I don't think he was invented. So Ryu versus Lee, which looks like he's from a Chinese restaurant, it looks. Yeah, he's got a silly hat on. Here we go, we're in some town, we buy the money exchange. So out of all the scenery you could have picked in the whole of China, you could have gone for the Great Wall of China, Buddhist temples, but no, you've gone for a random street where there's some sort of bureau de change. Well done, that's great thinking. Very imaginative. No one in this street at all, no animation in the background, it's all pretty static. Not even any lights going on and off on those signs. Maybe I'm asking too much for 1988, but I still think they could have done better. This is a very, very lazy conversion as we go to Suwa's Bog. What the hell's that? Is it a laundry? Maybe that Chinese above that makes more sense. Suwa Bargo, perhaps. We don't think we can get any further along. No, it's scrolling the wrong way. Brilliant. Do you think you could fight any of these guys in real time? You could probably run away, and by the time they realise you've moved, it'll be like the next day. It's the speed. I wonder if this goes quicker on an Amiga 1200. This is being played on, well, simulated on Amiga 500. But 1200s weren't around in 1988, so there's no excuses. I'm trying to find excuses for them, but there aren't any excuses. All the opponents seem to move pretty much the same. Birdie seems to be the only one that's different, that's taller. But they all got the same moves. I've got this set on easy mode, just for a change. They have half a chance, so maybe they do some more spectacular moves in hard, but I doubt it. 26 it says on the timer, that isn't seconds because it's ticking down too slow. I'm sure the coders wanted that quicker, and then when they played this through, thought, oh well, that's quicker than it was earlier on, let's just settle with it and go home. Money exchange, dollars in China. Do they use the dollar? I don't think they do. God, I've never wanted a fight to be over more in my life. I might take a cyanide pill if I can find it in my pyjamas. Right, here we go. Let's eat anyone's fight this. Hopefully it's mine so we can get off this. Let's do a little twizzle kick. That might be good. Yep, boom, he's dead. Tough luck, Lee. Not Bruce Lee. It's some other Lee. Stupid Lee. Right. I thought that was it, but I haven't been paying attention. I've got to beat him again, have I? Right, let's do this kick. That seems to be paying dividends. You want to fight? Then fight me. Boof. Right. Come on, lad. Is this the best fight you've ever seen? Let me know. Is it in your top 10 fights you've ever seen? Let me know. Does it don't even feature in your top 68 billion trillion zillion fights you've ever seen? And you haven't even seen that many. Lee. Did Lee make it to any of the other Street Fighter games? I'm not sure he did, you know. Let me know. He's definitely not in Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter Alpha 3. I've reviewed one of the Street Fighters on the Game Boy Advance. Come on. Take it, Lee. Right, one more. Actually, he's winning. I haven't been paying attention. I've got not too much energy left here. Come on, let's find some superpower. Right, that'll do. He's in range. Kick. Kick again. Right, this'll do. The man's a wally. Do this spinning kick. Right, that's put the advantage to Nick. Come on, walk into this way, Lee. That's it, that'll do us. Oh, the control mechanism is so slow. Oh, he's dead. Good. No more money exchange for you. Right, who's next up in this super battle across the world of 4 countries? I can't wait. What strength! But don't forget, yeah, okay, yeah. Someone else said that before. Get back to the training ground, Lee. Ryu versus Jen, which looks like an earlier version of Count Dooku, or is it Father Christmas? He jumps out really slow as he possibly can. Whoops, well, that's good. Maybe this is a chance to get out of this. He's a sort of like Gandalf character, is he? He looks like a lot of people. I could even say it's George Lucas. Right, okay. Kick to the head, that must be worth something. Good, this must be an old sensei, some sort of special guy. Oh, that's a good move as well. That's it? No, I thought that was going to be it then. He must be down and out, he is down and out. Tough luck, sir. Eat gravel. We're in the same place, we're by the money exchange again. So each country must have 2 opponents, and maybe it's just 8 people we fight in this one. Can we use this move to get past everyone? Possibly. Let's try it out as we do a very slow somersault. Ooh! Kick to the nose. This doesn't look like Ryu from the later games, does it? He has black hair for after a while. And it's like more of a white costume where arch enemy Ken has red one. And lovely blonde hair. But in the later games, of course, once you've completed a bit, they have change of outfits and all sorts of stuff. No such thing in the original Street Fighter. Not in the Amiga conversion, at least. They're all sort of like a roughly grey or blue. Maybe memory issues. Oh, that's it. If he found his weak point, well, he's the easiest person to fight. Goodbye, Jen. Ah, yeah. Shall we do another fight? I'm not sure we should do. I'm not sure you can take it, really. What strength? Blah, 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 blah. All over the world, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's a very, very poor game. Oh, what's going on here? I don't know what's going on here. But we've just karate a brick in half and there's... let's move on. This is terrible. This is awful. I could have done this on deluxe paint. Japan, we're back to Japan. We've already fought Retsu. It's repeating itself. Right, I think we're gonna leave it here, people. We're gonna leave it here. So, yes. I hope you liked having a look at that one as I try and fight this bloke, but it's ending. I hope you like that. It was Street Fighter by US Gold or Capcom in 1988. A rather redundant and boring beat 'em up. Thanks for watching as always. If you disagree with me, please remember to rate, comment and below. And until next time, take good care of yourself and goodbye.
Goodbye.